Hey, it's Midnight Raven, and today we're in the graveyard. We're taking a tiny little bit of walk because I saw some bunnies in the graveyard, and I was hoping that we could get some videos of the bunnies. I'm not sure whether we'll get any or not, but I thought I'd just take a little stroll. Haven't done a video like this in a while. As you can hear, the birds are out, and it is actually quite a sunny day. So I thought I would just show the graveyard in all its glory. The bunnies usually hide around in here, but hopefully we might see some. So we're going to take a little stroll. Haven't done one of these in absolutely ages. Church is looking good. Look at that. Church is looking beautiful today. It is nippy though. I think it's probably might be about 10 degrees. It's really not that warm at all. But I thought I would just show you the graveyard in the sun. It's not very often I film during the day because there are more people around and dog walkers and the such, and I don't like to film people, but that looks stunning in the sun. It's a beautiful picture, mind you. Looks gorgeous. Just take some pictures of it while I'm filming. There you go. But yeah, I don't usually film like I say during the day. I don't usually film during daylight hours. When I film, it's usually like dusk. And then you've got more chance of the bunnies coming out. It's not baby duck season quite. Baby duck season is a couple of months away. It's usually about April time, sort of March, April, that they start baby duck season. You'll get little ducks. But it's quite nice today. It is chilly though. Not gonna lie, I've just been out to get some charity shop stuff. I've managed to get a couple of items to show you on the charity shop £1 rail thing that I haven't done in a while. I found 3 items today, so that should be pretty cool. But church is looking lovely and gorgeous. But yeah, I've not done the pound thing in a while, mainly because I wasn't finding anything that really like piqued my interest, and for me to buy stuff I've really got to want to, and obviously having a significant other now to hang out with and stuff, mama needs money for other stuff. We're actually going to a farm tomorrow. We're going to go to a farm and we're going to get to feed baby lambs, and we're going to get to hold rats and guinea pigs, and we're going to see some goats and some chickens and some sheep. So we're doing that tomorrow. So I'm going to bring you some footage from that, hopefully. So we're going to go film some animals tomorrow. We're having a day out at the farm. It's called Church Farm, and it's in Stowe Badoff, I believe it's called. We're going to go see all the animals. We're going to film that. So need money for the gift shop, and they have a tea room, so that means only one thing: I'm going to have to obligatory eat tea and cake. So tea, cake, feeding baby lambs. Sounds like a perfect day, and it will, if the weather is like this, be absolutely gorgeous, because it'll be just warm enough to be able to be outside with the animals without getting too cold. Although I am taking my gloves with me, I'm being cautious. We are going first thing in the morning, so I'm going to take the old gloves with me just in case. But look at the church. Look at that. Isn't that just stunning? You got the little birdies. Honestly, I'm not sure if we'll see any bunnies. I'm going to walk my usual tiny route to see if the little bunnies are out. It is quite light at the minute. Usually they do come out when it is a bit more darker. But you never know. We might get a random bunny just... I'm just pulling the sleeves down on my jumper. I've only got a jumper on today. I was brave. It looked warmer than it was. But yeah, you never know. You might get a few bunnies. We might not. But it is early days. They haven't got the tiny bunnies yet. It is not baby bunny season either. That, I believe, is March and April as well. So I'm not sure if we'll get any bunnies today. The bunnies have been keeping underground recently. We have had some frosts, It has been pretty cold, and on top of that, recently we had a flurry of snow, which didn't really lay, but the ground itself, obviously you can see the tiny little bunny holes that they fill in sometimes. You can see they're like all over the place. The bunnies are quite keeping underground at the minute because it is still a bit cold. They do still come out at dusk though. You got your snowdrops as well. Every churchyard will have snowdrops. Even if they don't have snowdrops in the church, you will find somehow they manage to acquire snowdrops. I've actually got snowdrops in my back garden, which is a cemetery thing. Churches, cemeteries, they always have snowdrops. No idea why. I guess it's just the ground and the moisture, because obviously a churchyard would hold a lot of water, because obviously, you know, it doesn't really have a drainage. But yeah, there are always lots and lots. There's the church on time. Lots of snowdrops, which are just so beautiful. Let me come down here a sec. They are just gorgeous when it comes to florals. Just take a picture. I am taking some pictures as I am filming, just of the snowdrops and stuff. As I do like snowdrops, like I said, we've got some in our garden. I don't know where mine came from. They're just there. And there's only one patch of snowdrops, so like I said, I believe it's when the birds and all that take them when they die. They just seem to put them everywhere, and our back garden's only got one patch of snowdrops, which I don't really understand, but some bird at some point just dropped a couple of seeds in our back garden. But yeah, it looks really beautiful today. The church is stunning. Not a big fan of churches, but I do love graveyards, and they do come hand in hand. But it's been a while since I filmed in the graveyard. It's been a while. It was the anniversary of my friend's death a couple of weeks ago, so I did come then, but obviously I didn't film. It's been quite hard recently. You know, your mind ticks over and you think things around that time, so had a lot of going on. But yeah, it's quite beautiful today here. It's cold. My hands, as you can see, are red. I am quite cold, but it is well worth it for just the beauty of the little birdies. Maybe see an occasional rabbit. Hedgehogs are quite good. At dusk, you get a lot of hedgehogs popping out. I mean, it is a very big graveyard, not gonna lie. It is humongous. This is the graveyard, and then there is actually another one. There is a cemetery, which is further down, which we have filmed before as well. I filmed that maybe a year ago. It's been a while. Obviously, I don't go down there as much now that my son has left school, because that was originally I would walk past it and then I was able to film it. But the bunnies usually keep here. This bit at the back here, they do have a habit of popping in and out of this like hedgerow. So we're going to walk over here and just see what we can find. But at the minute, they're quite quiet because it is still winter. We haven't hit spring quite yet. We're about 3 or 4 weeks away from spring. It's generally in March. But here, they'll have all their little holes that they dive in and out of. And at dusk, it's like they're playing hide and seek. They pop. See, they got the little holes there. Don't know if you can see, but they've got tiny little holes there. And they pop in and out as the day goes on and just like poke their little heads out, which is quite cool. I would love to be in this house because you could just watch them all the time. But I don't think we've got any bunnies out today. There's a couple of spots where the bunnies usually like congregate. But obviously due to the cold at the minute, they are tending to stay underground, which, I mean, I can't blame them, really. But yeah, the church itself today is looking stunning. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to see any bunnies today. I don't think so. So unfortunately no bunnies, but I know people have been missing me vlogging, but at the minute, if I'm not working for Vinted or doing YouTube stuff at home, then I'm out with my fella, and it does take up a lot of time. Hence, I haven't live streamed in a while because my spare time now is watching movies. If you saw my movie reviews, they've gone up. It was a recap of everything I watched in February because obviously dating someone now, I'm going to the cinema more and I'm watching a lot of movies. So you will see a lot more movie reviews because obviously I am watching more movies because I'm at home a lot more, or we're going out, hence going to the church, going to Church Farm tomorrow to see the lambing. So we'll get to see baby lambs, we'll get to see rats, we're going to see donkeys, goats, sheep, chickens, some dogs, some bunnies. I can't remember what else is there. There's quite a lot of animals there. But yeah, this has been quite fun. So we're gonna go this way. Oh, no bunnies, unfortunately, but no worries. Can't always have bunnies, and the ducks are all down at the duck pond because they are in, if you want to call it, duck humping season. They are getting ready to have some duckies. Possibly the end of March is when the duck season is. All the little babies will be down at the pond, or they'll be in my back garden. Because for some reason the ducks like coming into my back garden and having their babies. So my garden becomes a nursery for ducks. But it is quite beautiful down here. And as you see, once you get the ducks and all that, they have all this like wooded area. And they do like to sit out in the sun, and they do hope that people bring duck food for them. Do not feed your ducks white bread. You need to feed them duck seed, frozen peas, stuff like that. Don't feed them white bread. It's not good for them at all. And they do provide water for them for the summer. People do fill up the little water things for them. So they are well taken care of, ducks. Don't you worry. But unfortunately, no bunnies today, which is fine. I wasn't expecting to see many because it is still quite cold. But give it a big thumbs up. Like and subscribe. I will try and do more of these once the bunnies are in season and once the ducks have had their little ducklings. Like I said, it's really hard to film at the minute because if I aren't doing Vinted and I aren't doing YouTube or I aren't spending time with my son because his birthday is coming up next weekend, I'm spending time with my partner now, and it's taking up all my extra time because we're watching movies, and then at weekends when he's not working we're going out. So we're utilizing the free time that we have for each other. But like and subscribe, give it a big thumbs up, support the channel with a PayPal, super chat or super thanks. It all goes back into funding my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye guys.